Man, what's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it, man? I'm back in the building, man. As we can see, it's been a minute. You know what I mean? From going live, but I'm back in the building, man. Let's talk about it. What's been going on in the NFL, NBA? What's been going on in boxing, man? Well, last night we seen some terrible situations that happened. We seen some boo boo fights on that Golden Boy card. I went for Erickson Lubin last night, who was actually knocked out in the first round. Crazy. Shouldn't have never picked that dude. Don't know why. He was a little shocked after the Jamel Charlo fight. I should have already knew he wasn't gonna come to fight, so he made the guy that he was fighting, who I'm truly the Ortiz dude. I'm not really a big fan of his, but hey, he knocked dude out, so he did what he was supposed to do. So I can respect him for that. One thing I won't do is respect the game. You know what I'm saying? I can never disrespect the player nor the game. But I can tell you what I don't respect is I don't respect if you're not trying. You know what I'm saying? People putting their hard earned money on these fights or whatever, and then you got dudes coming in not giving they all. So I'm not disrespecting Erickson Lubin or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, bro, I felt like you could have did 100% better, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the NBA, man. The NBA been on fire lately. If y'all been checking out the NBA, man, the San Antonio Spurs been doing a great job. The Los Angeles Lakers been doing a great job, man. They've been on their job in the NBA, and you can't do nothing but love what the NBA is bringing. You know what I'm saying? With the young stars, the Lakers is looking like stars at 7-3 right now. Denver looking good at 7-2. Oklahoma City's just running through everybody. The new look Houston Rockets, they looking good. I'm talking about the NBA is looking good. East is even looking like it's doing something. They got them two boys down there in Philly. Oh yeah, Tyrese Maxey and that rookie that they got, man, Joel Embiid, bro. You will be getting traded very, very, very soon. You keep messing around, dog. That's all I can say. I'm not saying nothing funny, but PG and B, man, y'all better do something. Y'all better do something because them two young boys down there, yeah, they fighting for something. Like they not playing, they really own their job down there in Philly. So hey, Philly got some young cats. Watch out for them. So if y'all ain't checked out the Philadelphia Sixers, go check them out. But the San Antonio Spurs with that boy Victor Wembanyama, man, he been doing his thing, bro. Like I can't hold y'all. I can't do nothing. Victor, man, he been doing his thing, man. The NBA has been such a blessing to come back. The WNBA, like I said, that's been fire. I've been actually checking out a little bit of hockey. Hockey been cool too. You already know the Dodgers just won the World Series. Shout out to California. Shout out to them Dodgers, man. They definitely did their things. They talking about coming back and doing the three-peat or whatever. So hey, y'all know in LA we do three-peats, man, and we definitely do it big. What else been going on, man? The NFL been crushing, man. The NFL been doing a thing lately. I really got no clear clear Super Bowl pick just yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm gonna let a couple more weeks go by because certain teams that was supposed to be, what I'm saying, the top tier, top of the ticket teams, like they really ain't been doing nothing. As far as my Raiders go, man, Las Vegas, I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. I can't tell you what's been going on with them boys and why they playing the way they playing. I can tell you this: Geno Smith has been a blessing for us. Even though the whole Raider Nation seemed not to like Geno Smith, and I don't understand why. Why would you not give Geno Smith a chance? Give Geno Smith a chance. The Raiders don't. We don't have an offensive line. And the thing is, a quarterback can't play quarterback without an offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Every time he hikes the ball, Geno's running for his life. Then Brock Bowers is out. Then this wide receiver's out. Then this wide receiver out. We just traded Jacoby Myers. Like the Raiders got a lot of things going, you know what I'm saying, in their favor, but then we got a lot of things going against us too. I think that Chip Kelly was a bad idea for the Raiders, actually bringing him in as offensive coordinator. I don't think that was a good move. But hey, I trust Pete Carroll and whatever Pete Carroll gonna do. Like I said, this is a marathon. This is not just a race to the finish. You know what I'm saying? This is a marathon. So we're gonna go through our stumps and bumps and bruises or whatever. But losing to the Denver Broncos by 3 points, not being able to move the ball, watching the announced team holler, "Oh, bring in AOC or bring in the other backup quarterback," is just a disgrace because The defense can play as well as they want to play, but if they're in the game more than the offense is in the game, they're going to get tired. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we have no offensive line, no healthy players. I don't know what the league wants us to do. Another disappointment that's been in the NFL lately is the Dallas Cowboys. I think that they did a great trade. They getting their defense stacked a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Ever since losing their top guy, losing him to Green Bay. Green Bay been underachieving as well. They won a couple of good games. You know what I'm saying? But then we don't know what's going on. That's why I said the NFL is like a toss-up. Kyler Murray's out again. The Eagles are not looking like the Eagles. Kansas City is starting to look like Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? They're starting to come on. The Chargers, they've been showing out a little bit. Everybody in the AFC has been showing out except the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? And that's nobody's fault. You know what I'm saying? Just I think the league has something against the Las Vegas Raiders. And whatever they have, they need to go and let it go because Al Davis is actually gone. I don't know if they want Mark Davis to sell the franchise and then maybe we'll start getting some calls and maybe we'll start getting some wins. We moved to Las Vegas. And since we let Derek Carr go, we've been coming in with these losing seasons. Like we have really no destination to greatness. But like I say, that's the NFL, man. But like I said, there was a lot of games today. I checked out some of them. You know, I seen Seattle. You know, I'm saying some highlights of Seattle. They was doing their thing. You know what I mean? The Colts. Let me tell you something about the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts they're actually one of my dark horse teams, man, because those guys are playing some ball right there. Daniel Jones is balling. I didn't see that in New York. Daniel Jones was balling like this, but Daniel Jones is balling. I guess he just needed a fresh start somewhere, and he's showing you that he can play. Speaking of New York, they got them young boys out there, man. Give New York a year or two, give them a couple more years, and oh man, New York is gonna run the league. Jackson Dart, oh man, he doing his thing. Like he not playing. Like he is not playing at all, bro. That young boy is on something. The Browns are still the Browns. The Browns are in the same belt as the Raiders, but you know, they got Shador back there. They got this kid out here. He don't know how to play. Dylan Gabriel, I guess. He don't know how to play. They have nothing but Myles Garrett over there. I don't know what they're gonna do with Deshaun Watson. I honestly believe Deshaun Watson just needs a new scenery. Like I said, Deshaun was a star in Texas, went to the Cleveland, and then boom. But you know what the Raiders will do? We'll give y'all a third round pick for Deshaun Watson. We'll give y'all a third round pick for Deshaun Watson right now. But let's keep Geno Smith as our backup quarterback, and we'll find somebody else to back Geno up. So, you know, Deshaun Watson was actually hurt this season, ACL tear from last year. I don't think we're gonna see him none this season, but next year, like I say, he can actually come to Las Vegas and he can get a new outlook on life. What else has been going on around the NFL? We just seen a dude kick the same guy that kicked a 70-yard field goal. He just broke the record, I think, by kicking a 67. Man, he's amazing. That leg is amazing. He plays for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And their guy is hurt, Travis Hunter, who plays on both sides of the ball. He's hurt, so I think he's out for the rest of the season because I don't think they're going nowhere. I honestly believe they need to trade their quarterback and get somebody new. But hey, I guess when you got the complexion for the protection, you stay around just a little bit longer. NFL, like I said, I can't really pretty much choose a front runner yet for Super Bowl honors. Like who would I say is actually going to the Super Bowl? But if you ask me to pick right now, I would honestly say I would want to say Buffalo. I would want to say Buffalo. I would want to say the Eagles. I would want to say a couple of teams, even Kansas City. You know what? I'm going to save that right for another day. But like I said, it's football Sunday, and they've been doing their thing with football, man. And like I say, the league is more, it seems like it's more even now because a lot of good teams are getting beat. And when you're seeing teams not going 13 and 3 or 14 and 3 because it's more games now. You know what I'm saying? You're not seeing them high double-digit numbers. You know, the NFL is evening itself out, and there's no just one dominant team that you can say is going to win. So we're going to see what it's going to do for the rest of the season. We already, I think, in week 10, we got 8 more weeks. And we just going to see, man, we're going to enjoy football while football is here. You know what I'm saying? With a regular season, we got 8 more weeks. We're going to enjoy football while football is still here. But let's transition on to the NBA once again, man. The Los Angeles Lakers took a horrible loss last night to the Atlanta Hawks. Austin Reeves was out. He's dealing with a groin injury. Those groin injuries are a little funny. I've dealt with groin injuries myself, and there's nothing to play with. Those groin injuries, man, they hurt so bad. I remember I used to still want to play, right? So I used to get tape, like literal tape that you tape up a box with that you about to move, and tape my thigh up by my groin. Wear some tights, like some tight tights, like too small to like restrict my movement in my legs, and then wear everything else over that so I can just have my restricted movement before I can still play. So those groin injuries are a little tricky. Man, best wishes to Austin Reeves. I hope Austin Reeves come back. Like I say, my Lakers is doing great. Luka Doncic, man, he's showing out, man. He's averaging what 30 a game right now. He doing this thing. LeBron still ain't played. LeBron ain't came back yet. So we're gonna see what LeBron look like when he come back. But honestly, to be honest with you, the way our offense is moving with DeAndre Jordan, Jackson Hayes coming off the bench, with our rotations and things like that, I honestly don't want LeBron to come back. I actually want the Lakers. If the Lakers was at the ideal trade, let's just talk about an ideal trade. An ideal trade for the Lakers would be I'll send LeBron James and Bronny James to Phoenix for Dylan Brooks. I would trade those guys for Dylan Brooks. Why? That'll knock some salary off of Phoenix, and LeBron James is an expiring contract, and Bronny James is only making $5 million. So for his tenure, so that's easy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I would give Phoenix a second round, third round pick, a second round pick, maybe 2 seconds or something like that, maybe 3 seconds to just go ahead, take him, and we take Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks, I know you guys saying, why Dylan Brooks? Why Dylan Brooks? He wasn't all that when he was in Memphis. Well, he was actually. He was a defensive anchor. He can hit the occasional three, and he sticks your best defender. So you get him, Jake LaRavia, Marcus Smart, and Jared Vanderbilt. Those dudes can switch. They're switching play. They're switching players, right? They can plug in wherever they want to play at, right? And it's a defense, like I say. The Lakers got four. The Lakers got four white boys. That's cold. You know what I'm saying? And once everything is going with those guys, and those guys get to running again, oh man, the league is in trouble, man. Luka Doncic being one of the best point guard in the league right now, averaging 30 points, 9 assists. He's pretty much a walking triple double, almost triple double every night. Austin Reeves, he was putting up 27, 28 a night. He actually scored 51 in the game with assists. So, you got with the high shooting percentage. So, Austin Reeves, he definitely been doing his thing. Dalton Connect off the bench, second year. He's shooting 40-something% from three right now, man. He's definitely doing his thing, but he's more than just a three-point shooter. He's actually taking dudes off the dribble, going to dunk on them, and playing defense. And the last white boy I'm speaking on is Jake LaRavia. Jake LaRavia, two-way player. When I mean two-way player, he plays on offense and defense. Man, that dude can hit a three, like he can shoot that three ball. He can distribute, and he can play defense on the opposition's best defender, which these guys play small in the NBA. So when you're playing small in the NBA, you would get a 6'9" guy playing power forward or 6'9" guy playing center or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If they want to really go real small ball. And, we got the rotational players to do that. You know what I'm saying? At first, I was kind of upset with the Lakers because I'm like, man, why y'all just didn't play? Why y'all didn't pay? Damn, what's the boy name? I can't remember the boy name. He ended up coming from Brooklyn Dorian Finney-Smith. I'm like, why y'all didn't pay Dorian Finney-Smith? You know what I'm saying? They let him go to Houston. And honestly, we ain't heard shit from Dorian Finney-Smith since he been in Houston. So I don't even know what to tell y'all about that. So, hey, Houston, give us a call. If y'all want to give us Dorian Finney-Smith for, let's say, who doesn't play really for the Lakers? A couple of guys that don't really play for us. Let's make that trade. Houston, let's make that trade. We'll take Dorian Finney-Smith back. We'll take him off your hands. I think he got a nice little bag over there, too. The Lakers next year, we need to worry about the salary cap, which that's too early to be speaking about the salary cap. But let's just say you can't give LeBron $50 million no more. You can't give LeBron $50 million for a season. Luka's already paid. You have to pay Austin Reeves. You have to pay Austin Reeves, and you have to pay DeAndre Jordan to stay. And I love me some Marcus Smart, bro. Even though he's an ex-Celtic, and I know we're not supposed to like the Celtics or whatever. I don't, but I'm going to speak all NBA. Marcus Smart is amazing, bro. Like that dude is actually doing his thing. Like Marcus Smart on that defensive end, knocking down threes, telling dudes defensive plays, defensive rotations, offense. Man, Marcus Smart is kicking it, dude. Marcus Smart is doing what Marcus Smart is supposed to do in on the Los Angeles Lakers, man. And I don't understand why Memphis. Well, he really shine in Memphis like that because they had a lot of things going on last year in Memphis when they having the debacle with John Morant and you know what I'm saying Desmond Bang, and they just had it was a young locker room. Let's just say that with no real leadership. Let's kind of caddy. Oh, let me get a special shout out to Rui Hachimura and the rest of the Los Angeles Lakers before I rotate over to the Memphis Grizzlies, who has been losing pretty much games. I think they won last night. I believe that the trade from John Morant is coming. The trade from John Morant is coming very soon. They got a lot of good players down there as far as Aldama, Ja, Jaren Jackson Jr. They got some good pieces down there. The thing is this: they need to have some savvy veterans down there, so some savvy veterans can actually walk them through what's going on. So I propose a trade like this, and this will be the best trade possible. I don't want to see John Morant on the Clippers, which the Clippers are actually getting everybody over 35 years old. Let them keep hurting their brand by getting all those old guys. But I don't want to see him at the Clippers. I think the Lakers should trade for him, but I know that's going to be a no-no. But if they did trade for him, that'd be good. But if I was to see John Morant anywhere else, I would like to see John Morant either in Sacramento. They got the running gun legs. I would like to see him either in Dallas. But Dallas, who would Dallas trade for him? Because I don't think Anthony Davis has no value. Anthony Davis has no value. Kyrie's actually injured, so Kyrie is kind of iffy. I mean, you got Daniel Gafford, you got other pieces there, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think that Dallas has anything. I would like to see him in Milwaukee. I would like to see him with Giannis and Miles Turner. Man, could you just imagine him, Miles Turner, Ja Morant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Miles Turner, bro? You can trade pretty much all those young dudes, all those young guards that you got, and you can give up a couple of first-round draft picks because John Morant is going to do what he has to do to open up the lane. Because, you have to collapse on dude like John Morant. You know what I'm saying? You have to collapse on dude like Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Miles Turner can shoot the long ball. Giannis can actually shoot the long ball and the mid-range ball. What a lot of guys forget about it is what made guys like Paul Gasol, Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, and those guys, they can shoot the mid-range ball. So when you got dudes like Miles Turner that can actually shoot the midi, shoot the deep ball, show Giannis Antetokounmpo, shoot the midi, shoot the long ball. On occasions, Giannis can do this. It makes the game just a little bit better, and it makes the defense have to think better. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to see him in Memphis, man. But to have him in Memphis, they would have to get rid of Doc Rivers. Yeah, I said it. They got to get rid of Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is not a good coach. He coached that Boston Celtics team that had four fucking all-stars on it and four Hall of Famers on it. You had young Kendrick Perkins, Big Baby Davis, Glenn Davis. You had KG. You had Ray Allen, Jesus Shuttleworth. You had the Truth and Paul Pierce. And you had Rajon Rondo, Eddie House. You guys had an all-star squad. So it wasn't, I believe, his coaching. I just believe those guys knew what they were doing on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So Doc Rivers has had some excellent teams that Doc Rivers has not coached well. Per se, the Philadelphia 76ers. You see what he did with those guys. He did nothing. He had an all-star team in Los Angeles when he coached the LA Clippers. I mean, you just seen Doc Rivers get so many chances to coach, and he's shown you that he cannot coach. Doc Rivers is not a great coach at all. So in order for the Milwaukee Bucks to do something with themselves, Doc Rivers has to leave. You seen what happened when Dame Dollars was there. I don't believe Dame Dollars and Giannis Antetokounmpo, they had an issue with each other. I believe it was the coaching, because you can have as much talent as you want to have on the NBA floor. If you don't have coaching, you don't have nothing. Your strategy, you don't have strategy. You don't have offensive sets. You don't have defensive sets. You don't know rotations. You don't know anything like that. And dealing with the sport of basketball, you have to know rotations. You have to know who is going to be a solid 8 or 9 players for you. You know what I'm saying? And if these players go down, who are you going to rotate them for? You have to utilize your whole bench, and Doc Rivers don't not know how to do that. Same with guys like Tom Thibodeau. We seen what Tom Thibodeau did with the New York Knicks. Yes, the New York Knicks were on the rise last year and the year before that, but we seen him destroy Julius Randle. We seen him run his starters into the ground last year, bro. And he guys was getting hurt. What was that? They point guard Jalen Brunson ended up hurt. Man, they got so many good players. Mikal Bridges. They got so many good players down there, man. They got so many. They have so many great players in New York right now. My mind is kind of spinning 1,000 miles an hour right now because I'm trying to get everybody, you know what I'm saying, and just say their names or whatever. But they got some good, very, very, very good players down there, and they got a nice squad. The thing was Tom Thibodeau not knowing rotations, not trusting his bench, not doing anything like he was supposed to do. And you see what happened when them. They gassed out the second round of the playoffs and they were put out. Now they got this new coach who slips my mind right now, even though I know I'm going to think about it in 5 minutes and I'm going to end up saying his name. But they got him now that he's actually doing rotations. Those guys, those starters, they're not getting injured or they're not tired. They're not they're not overextended. You remember what Tom Thibodeau did in Chicago? He was the reason why Derrick Rose ended up getting hurt because he kept running his starters. He ran them. Then he'll run them in practice. He'll run them all day long. And you're running these guys. For what? I mean, look what you have, OG Anunoby. You have you got the boy that came from Cap that came from Memphis. I mean Minnesota. You got all these guys when you're running them to death, bro, and you're hurting your team. And I guess management knew, the general manager and all them knew. They said, you know what, you're out of here. We can't use you as a head coach no more. Thank you, bye and goodbye. So New York basketball is actually getting back to where it needs to be, especially this year. These guys are actually doing what they're supposed to do, and boom. But since I was talking about Minnesota, let's go back to the Timberwolves, man. The Timberwolves has been a disappointment this year. Outside of Ant-Man Anthony Edwards has been doing his thing. That man is balling. I think he's up next. I think he's the second coming to Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. I think Ant-Man is it. If we ever was to get a trade, if Minnesota ever wanted to trade, we'd give you Austin Reeves and LeBron James right now for Anthony Edwards. That's what we'd give you. We'd give you LeBron James and Bronny James and Austin Reeves and 2 first-round draft picks right now, and we'll throw in 2 seconds for Ant-Man Anthony Edwards. That would be the best trade if you guys were ever trading. Ant-Man, you're getting an all-star, you're getting a legend, and you're getting an upcoming star with Bronny James. You're gonna get a lot of tickets sold, because I don't know if it's about winning down there, but I know it's about the sales and all the NBA, because they want their profit margins to go up. You know what I'm saying? So hey, it's up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because Gobert, he's not doing what he's supposed to do. The guy, what's the guy, the backup center name? He was shooting threes or whatever. He like 6'9". The dude with the dreadlocks, brown skin cat. I can't remember his name right now, but I'm gonna remember his name in Sixers. Boy, he was killing Anthony Davis. They got a cool little squad in Minnesota, but the Lakers, man, showed them who was key, who was boss when we beat them 2 straight games. Let's go and maneuver over to the Phoenix Suns. Now, the Phoenix Suns has a great team. They've been winning and losing. You know what I'm saying? It's a toss-up team right now in the NBA. But I like Phoenix because I'm really honestly liking Devin Booker, man. And I would love for the Lakers to trade for Devin Booker, or Devin Booker to say, you know what, I'm out of here. But they just got Jalen Green. They just got Dylan Brooks. They got the KDs out of there. They got rid of Bradley Beal, who was a headache. Bradley Beal is getting paid all this money to play for the Clippers, and Russell Westbrook is at the Kings, and he's outplaying Bradley Beal, but yet Bradley Beal is getting paid $50 million. What are you getting paid $50 million for, brother? I honestly need to know, and everybody need to tell me, why is Bradley Beal getting paid all that money to do nothing? And y'all know Bradley Beal, soon as you blow on him, he's going to be injured. But let's get back to the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns got a chance to do some things here, man. And I honestly think the Phoenix Suns has a lot of, with those 3, like I just said, Jalen Green, Devin Booker, and Dylan Brooks. Like I said, we'll trade right now for Dylan Brooks. And if you guys want to get a little spicy, we even trade for Devin Booker right now. We'll give you LeBron James, Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt, and you can get 3 first-round draft picks for us. Well, now you can get 2 first-round draft picks for Devin Booker right now. I can see him and Luka acting up in the back in LA. But back to the Phoenix Suns, man. The Phoenix Suns are a great team, man. You know what I'm saying? They're like a center. They're like a centerpiece away because, as you notice, when they had their big three, they actually had center problems with bringing in Nurkic, Yusuf Nurkic. They had Bobo, and I like Bobo. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes Wemby, but Bobo's the same height as Wemby. You know what I'm saying? And does the same thing. I guess Bobo's wear dreads and his skin is too dark, and he do look like a monster. But Bobo was actually doing his thing. Bobo can hoop, bro. Bobo can hoop. I was actually feeling like the Lakers should have picked up Bobo, let old boy go from the Luka trade, and let Bobo come in and hoop. Let Bobo be the third center on the Lakers. But hey, that's just that. But the Phoenix Suns, they've actually been doing good, man. You can't unsee what you've been seeing with those dudes. So much respect to the Phoenix Suns. I hope when y'all see my Los Angeles Lakers, I wish y'all get injured and a lot of sickness when you play the Lakers because I need the Lakers to win. Let's go into a couple of more staple teams. Boston, they're really not doing anything. Boston not doing anything, and you guys know that Jason Tatum is down. So with Tatum being down and Tatum being out for the Boston Celtics, um, they're gonna have a rough year this year. You know what I'm saying? But they guy White, I can't remember his first name right now, bald head guy. He just won a world title last year with Stephen Brown and them. So much Derek White. So much shout out to Derek White, you know what I'm saying, for doing his thing. Jaylen Brown is trying to carry a team, but they just don't have the same guys as they used to have. Salary cap problems, and guys want their money. You know what I'm saying? And I totally understand it 100% that you want to get paid what you think you should be getting paid. And I definitely agree. Let's go to the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are the number one team in the NBA right now, man. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they have everything. And Oklahoma is showing you guys that two centers can actually play in the game, 2 7-foot centers. That you guys need to bring these centers back in the game because you pulling out these 6'8" forwards to play center is not working. I believe Draymond Green destroyed the NBA. That whole style that Golden State was running, messed up the NBA, but hey, you see what's going on in Golden State. But hey, like I say, OKC, they're definitely doing their thing. They're showing out. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Number one seed in the NBA. I honestly believe, in my honest, humble opinion, that the Lakers could actually beat OKC because we were so matched up, so perfect with OKC. But we ended up seeing Denver first, and I wanted to see OKC first, and the seedings just didn't work out for us. And Denver at the time. Denver just did a little better, which Denver lost Michael Porter Jr., but then they added the Johnson boy that came from Brooklyn, so they're doing pretty good. So you can't not knock them. So they're doing pretty good there. Let me speak on two more NBA teams because I don't want to just run off with the great team. Let's talk about the Los Angeles Clippers who pick up guys 35 and older. Y'all know they got some things going on. They got some allegations going on in LA right now with Kawhi Leonard. And getting paid under the table and getting illegal things going on. I'm hoping that the NBA crack down on the Los Angeles Clippers and take some draft picks from them, rescind Kawhi Leonard's contract or restructure it or give him some sanctions for doing what they was doing because what they was doing was illegal. But like I said, with the pickup with the addition of Bradley Beal and they letting go their guy and sending him to Miami was a big mistake. I don't know why they have so much faith in Bradley Beal. They should have left Bradley Beal in Washington sinking with that ship. I understand that he was the reason why that ship was sinking, but man, Bradley Beal is not a good player, bro. He is just not a good player. He's not a good NBA player. I'm sorry, man. He's trash. As far as James Harden go, James is gonna be James. They're doing their thing. I think Chris is down there, if I'm not mistaken. Chris PG-13. I think PG-3 is down there. So PG still doing his thing. I'm sorry. CP. I don't know why I said that. CP doing his thing. You know what I'm saying down there. CP3 with the Clips. So Kawhi definitely do what he do. It just is what it is. I don't think that they're gonna go anywhere. Them. I would actually like to see. Well, what I wanted to see all my life was I wanted to see when they was actually sharing the arena. I wanted to see the Lakers versus the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? But when the Lakers was up, the Clippers wasn't there, and then that Phoenix Suns team kind of got in the way in 07. They ended up beating the Lakers, and then they went and seen the Clippers. But could you just imagine that the Clippers and the Lakers both were having home games? You know what I'm saying? Like they don't leave, they stay right at home. They don't need to travel anywhere. But I would actually love to see the Clippers versus the Lakers in the playoffs. Now that the Clippers got their own arena in Inglewood, and I just want to see everything work out. You know what I'm saying? I want to see everything work out with those two teams. But I got the Lakers actually winning. If you guys me right now, who I got as the top team in the NBA, not even record wise, just you know what I'm saying. I know sometimes on some nights teams are gonna beat you that's not supposed to. I got the Lakers, man, at an alarming high right now because I think that OKC, I think their success is gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got Lou Dort and all them, but yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that. Let's go to boxing, man. Last night we seen Erickson Lubin get knocked out, standing on his feet. It was a terrible look for boxing. That Golden Boy card was actually garbage. Whatever. Victor Ortiz was supposed to. I mean, my boy Bruce Ennis got in the ring. Oscar's already complaining, saying that we're not gonna sign a contract with Boots if we're not the clear A side and we don't have all the advantages. You know, Oscar De La Hoya, his fighters are all on steroids. Majority of them, they're all of them like test positive, just like the Eddie Reynoso gym. They all test positive. So for bad substances and PEDs, we're not going to look past that fact. But like I say, it is what it is. But a fight that's coming up, Mano Serrano is about to fight somebody. I didn't know that she's actually fighting November 15th. I'm definitely going to tune into that. But the big fight is, for me, it's the Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. That fight for me, Haney versus Norman, I honestly believe it's going to be a good fight. I don't take anything from Brian Norman, but he has knocked out some top-ranked tomato cans. He's really, honestly, he has no defense, no offense, really too much nothing. But like I say, when you fighting dudes from top rank, you understand what top rank is. If you just delve back and look in there, they can move you to be a champion with that WBO belt. Because if you ever notice, a lot of those top rank dudes, they get the WBO belt. It's the what Bob Order's belt. And Bob Orton got a stranglehold on the WBO as if he owns the place. I got Devin Haney actually stopping Brian Norman Jr. Skills, IQ, speed, feints, more better foot movement, better competition in the ring. Actually been in the fire. I know you guys are thinking, oh, but what happened with the Ryan Garcia fight? Well, the thing that happened with the Ryan Garcia fight was Ryan Garcia was on 2 different steroids. Ryan Garcia already had a rocket left hand. And unfortunately, Devin Haney came with the wrong game plan, but yet he showed you that he can get hit and get up and be in that deep water to where he's okay. A lot of people thinking that, oh, he has PSD, what's it called? PTSD, which is 100% false because everybody done been out there who's watching this or done been around the world. You can look to your left, look to your right. They done took ass whooping before. You know what I'm saying? And moved on. They didn't have PTSD, but it's just not that. It wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially learning that Ryan was on 2 different drugs. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely lifts a weight off your shoulders. I actually got Devin Haney stopping this dude, man. And it is what it is. With that being said, man, I'm going to cut this one short because I think I got everything pretty much out there. It's a lot of more basketball coming on later on. It's a lot of more football coming on, Sunday Night Football coming on. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we got a game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just go and I'm going to retire for the night. I just gave y'all just this little quick one or whatever. Oh, before I go watch President's Dead Badlands. Oh, man, Predator Badlands is actually a great movie, man. And I'll tell you, they mixed action, little bit of comedy. You can definitely follow the story. You know what I'm saying? It's actually following the story from the Predator's point of view, not just a couple of guys that you got to see their characters develop, see what they do good or whatever, see their family or whatever every day. No, you're actually seeing it from the Predator's point of view, coming from his homeland. What's going on, man? Predator's Badlands is actually good, and it's a very intelligent movie. If you catch on or are into the Predator franchise, another movie I like to shout out is The Holiday Stocking. That's a Hallmark. Actually show, a movie. It's actually good, man. Go check it out if y'all got that time. With that being said, man, shout out to the Borrowway Podcast, the mighty LDBC, man, and we up out of here, man.